Hey there, Stephanie Cameraman, the Stock Whisperer, here with this week's Dark Pool Weekly Whispers for February 19th. Yeah, that's Tuesday, because we have a 3-day weekend, you guys. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? 3 days, no trading? We're going to go nuts, actually. We've been hanging out in the Java pit this morning. My traders come in on Saturdays. I share my screen and show them how I map out these trades. It's very, very educational to watch how I do the whole process. So let's talk about last week's whispers. Yeah, if you had taken all of them, I don't expect you to take all of them, and you traded the stock, you would have made 65% gains. Obviously, if you trade the options, that can be like 500% gains. I know some of you made it on MU. That was fantastic run. Holy cow, hit all my targets. Also, I think this is the first time in a long time that all four index ETFs, the SPY, Russell Qs, and the DIA, hit all of my targets. Yeah, we had such an incredible run, and we did have some really massive buying that came in on Monday. So if you missed these trades, well, 55 hit targets. Actually, 50 of them hit targets. But if you miss these, then guess what? We have so many more this week. So let's get started. I'm so excited about this week because we had tons of prints on oil. We had some copper prints. We had financial, technology, and drugs. And let's not forget marijuana. So let's start with the major indexes, because I got a lot of good stuff for you guys. And look, I don't expect you to take everything. Take the stocks you like. People always ask me, Stephanie, I'm a little overwhelmed. There's so many whispers. How do I know what to take? Well, I just pick the ones that are my favorite, okay? So stick with stocks that you're familiar with and trade setups that are comfortable for you. You know, because some of these stocks are conservative and they move slow, and some of them are faster. I try to pick something for everybody, so pick the right speed for yourself. Okay, so I love to trade the SPY. This was an incredible run up. This week, I'm gonna be bullish only above 278. We have an old dark pool print at 277.96. All right, so if we can break above that, I can see another run up to 280. That's another dark pool, older level. And then we have 283.26 is another older level. So we don't have any new, big Levi prints. The last set we had were at 272. And, we held above that all week. And that was really, really key. So let's go to the Russell. The Russell this week, very strong. We're going to be bullish above 157. 156.89 is an older level. So if we can break above 157, I am bullish, and bearish below 154. It's really good to be prepared on both sides, always. Okay, the QQQs, the NASDAQ stocks were a little weak on Friday. What happened with FANG, Facebook, Apple, Netflix, Google? Yeah, those guys did not perform very well. So you can see the QQQs had a bit of a pullback, but this week, if we could break above 173.20, because there's an old dark pool level at 173.11, okay? So if we can break above that, then I can see more room to the upside. We could have a big rally. However, if we break below 170, below this trend line, then that's going to be bearish, okay? Let's go on to the DIA. Now the DIA, super duper strong. We hit the top of the channel where the other indexes, as you saw, did not get there yet. So leading the way perhaps, but this week, if she can break above 259, I will be bullish, and I'll be bearish below 256. We have not had any prints on the DIA, but if we do get them, which is unusual, a big move happens. So we'll see. All right, let's go to VXXB. We had massive prints on that last week, right? Actually put a strangle on and made some money on both sides. It was so crazy, the volatility this week. But we are below the prints right now. We had new fresh prints at 33.22. So that's going to be pretty key. If we break below 33, all right, actually I'm going to be bearish below, hold on a minute, let me just double check my levels. Oh, 32, I'm sorry. If we break below 32, there's a lot of room down to 30. However, if we break above 34.20, then I could see a move up to 35. So watch those levels. All right, let's go to gold. Gold was hot on Friday. Yeah, we had a massive market on close print for GDX, which is highly unusual, 21.92. But there's other levels ahead. But let's just start with GLD. GLD is the main gold trust. We're going to be bullish above 125. We've already hit it here, right? And computers are loaded to sell on those $5 increments. 125, 120, 115. Yeah, they're massive computers. So you can see, and a lot of times they'll take it above it, but then they'll take it below. Okay, don't get fooled by that. Then they'll pull it back, and then they took it up again, but they could not break above 125 yet. If we break above that, look out. We're going to have a massive rally on gold, GLD. So watch that level carefully. And if we do break down below 124, all right, I'll turn bearish. So GDX is a really big one. Look at this flag pattern that we have and started to move up. We had a massive market on close. I don't normally pay attention to that, but it was like 7 million at 21.92. However, 22.50 is a key dark pool level. We had some prints back here and we could not break through it yet. Okay, so let's see if they're still selling there or not. I know they were buying down here and then they were selling here. Question is, are they still selling? So I would watch simultaneously that GLD 125 level. If that moves above 125 at the same time, that GDX moves above 22.50 and the gold futures are in a good spot. That's perfect time to get in. I am in already, but I will add if we break above that, okay? So another one that's really good to watch this week is FCX, copper. Yep, we had that big print, which I posted out. A lot of my traders took profit on this week. And we hit that 12.50 area, sellers came in. However, we closed above the print, which was $12.17. So I am still bullish above the print. However, I will be more bullish if we can close above that 12.50. However, if we do move down and close below 12, yeah, then I'll turn bearish. Okay, so that's really key for FCX. Okay, you guys, you ready for this one? This is huge. I love this trade. APC, Anadarko Petroleum, holy moly, 4.9 million print. Yes, look at this volume. Okay, here's the deal. You see this big volume spike? And the move it had, right? Went from 40 to about 48. Look how much more volume is here, right? I could see this thing shooting all the way up to about 52 possibly, but let's just take it level to level. So this week we're going to be bullish above 45.25 and bearish if it goes below that print. Always going to keep that line in the sand just in case it does go there. All right, let's go to OIH. This is the Van Eck Vectors Oil Services ETF. And we did get some prints on that, which is unusual. Whenever we do get a big move in oil. So we're going to be bullish above 1762. And we will be bearish below 1675. Marathon, holy cow. I tweeted this out to you guys and it moved. I hope you got a piece of this. That big print that came in, 1575, it shot up to over $17. But now we have this high volume doji. Yeah, one of my favorites. I love this pattern. We're going to be bullish above 1725, and we're going to be bearish below 1687 for MRO. Let's go to Halliburton. Yeah, I love this. I was trading this week. Thank you to Clarissa, who called it to my attention once again. We've been trading this since the bottom here. We had that massive 5.7 million print at $28. Actually over here, $28. And we've moved up. In fact, we've stayed above that. It hit the bottom trend line, started to move up. So I did get into a position just when it broke above the 8 exponential moving average. We hit the top of this channel here. However, if we break above 32.50, I love this, to 33 and higher, all the way to 34 is my next swing target for Halliburton. So watch those levels carefully. Let's go to XOP. I know a lot of my traders also took this one this week. We're going to be bullish, if you're not in it yet, above 31 and bearish below 29.87. All right, watch those levels. Ooh, ECA, look at this volume. Holy cow, something big is going on. Earnings, you think somebody knows something? Always. Earnings are not this week, but next week on the 28th of February. Okay, so I'm hoping this is going to move before earnings. Those are the best, but be careful if you're going to do options. You got to check your implied volatility. Make sure they're not expecting a big move. But we are, absolutely. So ECA this week, we're going to be bullish above 7 and bearish below 650. Let's go on to financials. XLF. Finally on the move. We'd had that big print. I did push out a notification on that. The 2580, 2586 prints, 2604. So we are going to be bullish above 2650. If you're not in this yet, 2650 is a key level. And I will turn bearish only if it breaks below 2575. Let's go to Bank of America. This one's been killing us. It's been going down, going up, going down, not trending. Sideways consolidation, but finally broke above 28.99. That was the last big print we had, the 7.5 million print. Okay, that's huge. If we can stay above that this week, I could see it hitting 30. But that's really key. It has not been easy, so let's watch that carefully. However, if it does break down below, I will turn bearish below 28.75, okay? Wells Fargo had a very big print this week. Oh yeah, 49.18, 830,000. So we're going to be bullish above 49.50 and bearish below 48.50. AIG, look at that volume that came in. Yep. Massive prints came in, 40.35 and 40.41. So this week, it's a tough call because I don't like to buy stocks when they're, you know, just under the 8 exponential moving average. So I needed to break above, and the next level is 43. So that's why I picked 43, bullish above and bearish below 40. If it goes down and breaks below those prints, then that's going to be bearish. All right, let's go to tech. Apple, sideways ugliness. It's so hard to trade when it's going sideways. I tried this one this week. I lost a little bit, but I was done. It just didn't want to move. It didn't want to go up. You know, when the market was going up, it was weak, but then it just didn't want to go down. And again, you can see green, red, green, red, green, red. Whenever you see that, see these guys? Yeah, that's not good. Don't trade that, all right? Just wait until it breaks above or below these levels. Bullish above 172.50, bearish below 167.50. All right, let's go to the next one. Facebook, another one this week that was very weak when the market was moving up. It was like fighting gravitation, the gravital forces. This week, however, we are going to be bullish above 167 and bearish below 161. Let's go to Qualcomm. Qualcomm, this was one in my boot camp class, you guys. For this that we're in boot camp, we have a triple bottom. See this on the weekly chart? 1, 2, 3. I love it. And we're bouncing up, and we have prints that are coming in. Let me just scroll this up. You can see I got a lot of whispers today. We're going to be bullish above 52.50 and bearish below 51. There is a dividend on March 6th. So if there's any dividends coming out, I put that right next to the stock. A lot of times the stock will go down on that day. Not always, but a lot of the time. So I try to avoid it. Cisco. Yeah, Cisco had a big print, 48.92, almost $500,000. So we're going to be bullish above 49.50. You can see it up thrusted. Oh yeah, that's a major up thrust. It's got to break above that, close strong. Then I'll assume that's buying. If not, I'm going to assume that's selling. And I'm going to be bearish below 48.50 for Cisco Systems. Let's go to another hot sector, you guys. Emerging markets are going to move. It's not every day we get massive prints on SCHE, right? I'm going to go to that in a minute, or VWO. Right, so we got a lot of heavy prints. So let's just start with Brazil though, EWZ. We got a lot of prints on that. And so this week though, I'm only going to be bullish above 45. Okay, we do have a gap here. This could be a gap fake out. Yeah, they like to do that. See, there's a gap. They take it to the strongest level before it, and this could be kind of a hanging man guy right here, and they can take it down. So I will be bearish below 43.37. Pretty wide levels. Okay, but check out VWO. Really big prints on VWO. 40.88. Just look at the volume on Friday. All right, yeah, this baby's going to move. 40.88 and 40.94. So we're going to be bullish only if we break above 41.25, and I'll be bearish below 40.50. We are below the 8, so that pull is to the downside, but we already tested 40.50 once. So if we do come down and hit that again, look out below. If we don't hold it, yep, it'll be pretty fast down to 40. Maybe more. Let's go to FXI, China. China also had really big volume on Friday. And so we're going to be bullish above 43, bearish below 42.50. Let's go to EEM, Brazil, Russia, India, China. This one also had big prints coming in, 7 million print. Yeah, that's pretty unusual. I usually pay attention to 2 million. 7 million's big. Okay, so 41.85, and we had some other pretty big prints. So we're going to be bullish above 42.50 and bearish below 41.75. Now we're going to go to SCHE. So this guy only trades like 500,000, maybe $1 million a day, right? But we had really big volume days. You can see here. Yeah, 2 really big prints, you guys. 2.2 million. That's massive. Somebody knows something on the emerging markets. So not that I'm going to trade this. Probably won't trade SCHE, but I'm going to watch the levels. I prefer to trade EEM. The options are much better. But just knowing these unusual prints are coming in on SCHE definitely gives us that clue that we're going to have big moves. So watch the 25.50 bullish above and bearish below 25. All right, let's go to telecommunications. Verizon. I love this. I love this for a few reasons. So Verizon, you know, we're in this like wedge. We went to the bottom. We had a double test here of support. Actually, you know, we tested it here. Yeah, you can see this wedge is pretty strong. There's a lot of tests on it. And we've started to move up. And we have prints that have come into it, 53.65, 54.30. We closed above those prints. You can see high volume on Friday. And seasonality starts in February. Yeah, seasonality. Let me see if I can just show you that chart. Hold on a minute. I use equity clock. Guys familiar with equity clock? Yeah, it's awesome. I love this. You can see that it usually bottoms out in February, give or take. And then it, you know, it has a move up, a little retest, not as low, and then we're off to the races, okay? All the way until end of April. And then we get a push down, usually. Now again, this is just what the stock normally does the last 20 years. And yeah, my friend Jeffrey Hirsch, great seasonality analyst. He has the Stock Traders Almanac. And I love when seasonality and the dark pool collide. Those are your holy grail, amazing trades. And so I do have a trade set up all the way to the top of this channel. But guys, if we break out, which according to seasonality we should, we'll probably go up to it, pull back, and then the next time, I could see a big run up all the way to maybe 58.50. Okay, so this is awesome. I love this trade setup to watch those levels. Let's go to AT&T. Another really good one. Seasonality, same thing, bullish. We're going to be bullish above $30.50 and bearish below, oops, 30, oh sorry, bearish below 29.50. Had to just fix that. Okay. Let's go to bonds. TBF. All right, guys, this is unusual. Whenever we've gotten really big prints on TBF, you know, we've gotten pretty big moves on the bonds. This is the short 20-year treasury. It goes down when the bonds go up, when TLT goes up. It's my favorite bond ETF to trade. So, and it's similar to TBT, except we got the prints on TBF. Okay, so you can see the volume is highly unusual. Now, I'm not telling you to trade this. It's really slow, but watch these levels. Bullish above 22.50, bearish below 22.20. And I'm going to trade TLT, and I'm going to be bullish above 122.50. I'm still waiting for this thing to break out and break down. Bearish below 121, but I have a feeling it's coming soon. All right, guys, it's time for marijuana. You know, a lot of my traders in my room like to trade these weed stocks, ACB, CGC, Chronos, you name it. They're trading it. They're amazing. Mostly the girls from Canada, actually. These girls, Leslie, Blanca, Lorraine. Now, she's not from Canada, but she loves to trade this. These girls are good, and we do have some guys that also like to trade it. It's definitely been the hot sector, and we had prints on it, and that's always a good thing. So ACB, we had a 746,000 share print on Aurora Cannabis. So we are going to be bullish above 725. And I'm going to be bearish below 687. If it cannot hold this bottom, you know, trend line right here, yep, we're below the prints, then it's going to turn bearish. So watch those levels. But check out SCHC. This is an ETF. Look at the volume that came into this thing. This is big on Monday. Okay, really, really big. And guess what? Top 10 holdings has CGC and ACB in it. All right, so this is another way you can trade cannabis. And so we're going to be bullish above 32. And we're going to be bearish below 31.25. It really has to go below that big print that we had there. All right, let's go to our miscellaneous stocks. ABEV, this was on the whisper list. It just did not move last week, but it doesn't mean it's not going to. They're not done. We had more prints. Okay, it looks kind of like rounded bottom right here, but we need to break above this 5 level with conviction, okay? If it can, then I'm going to be bullish on ABEV, but earnings are February 28th. Not this week, but next week. And probably somebody knows something. So again, hopefully it'll move before earnings. All right, so bullish above 5, bearish below 475, but be careful. BMY, now, the one sector that I always tell my traders not to trade are the pharmaceuticals, the drugs, only because, you know, look, we're not doctors. Well, we do have one doctor in the house. Yeah, actually. And he is Trader of the Week. So congratulations, Haas, for amazing trading this week. You really rocked it. But if you're not a doctor, you don't know what drugs are coming out, you don't know if a drug is going to get FDA approval. If it's not, they get halted. It could be very dangerous. So if you're going to trade these, you must trade options and just be very careful. Now, normally I wouldn't be putting all these, we have quite a few coming up, into the whisper, but they were just coming in like crazy, okay? So I have to. Something's going on with the sector. So BMY, we had a 6 million print, 50.75. We've broken out of this T-spot area, right? It's a breakout. We may go down and retest it first. That's a popular pattern. Breakout, retest, and then it would have to move above 52, I'll be bullish, and I'll be bearish below 50. Let's go to BSX. Boston Scientific had a 1.9 million print, 39.70. We're going to be bullish above 40.50 and bearish below 39.50. Ford, unusual market on close print for Ford. This was massive, you guys. 28 million. What is going on with Ford? Something's going on. So we're going to definitely trade this week. We'll be bullish above 862 and we'll be bearish below 840. Flex also had a big print this week. 1.9 million at 10.08. We're going to be bullish above 10.37 and bearish below 10. And here's another drug stock. I know, Lilly. Eli Lilly prints. We're just raining in all day, couple days. Look at the volume. All right, yeah, very high volume. It's hitting the top of this trend line. So this is really key. We really need to break above 122.50 right now for me to say, yep, this is buying. We're going parabolic. That's usually what happens in a situation like this. When we break above a trend line, it'll go up pretty fast. But if it's selling, we're going to come down really hard too. So again, please be careful. All right, trade options and just be careful because there could be stuff that we don't know related to a drug, and that's always a high risk trade when you take drugs. Trading drugs, that is. Okay, so let's go to Love. This is a really interesting one too. So many interesting charts this week. So we do have a topping pattern here, right? Last set of prints we had were buy prints. So we had a big print this week. Is it a sell print? 800,000 at 58. So I'm going to be bullish above 59. All right, I want to be prepared on both sides, and 60 would be a top end resistance there. And I'll be bearish below 57. We could, if it's selling, we could actually come down to this 53 level. There's a gap here, right? Here's your gap. Put a G there for the gap. And a lot of times they do like to take it to the strongest level before the gap bring it up, and then fill the gap. And that's why I have a line down there as a last exit on the short side if it does move down. Again, I always like to be prepared on every side of the trade. Let's go to Macy's. Have you guys been shopping at Macy's? I didn't think so. You know, I've been at Macy's, and I'm going to tell you there's nobody there. Nobody. It is dead. It's been dead. So again, I'm not going to trade on that. I'm going to trade on the prints. And we did have some prints coming in this week. 400,000 at 25.05. We have earnings coming out. February 26th, next Tuesday. Not this Tuesday, but next Tuesday. Now, it's been hit hard. Even if the earnings are just awful, okay, the stock could still rally on that because it's not as awful as expected, or the bad news is done and next quarter we think things are gonna, you know, get better. So we're never going to trade on earnings and what the numbers are. We're going to just trade on the prints, and hopefully we'll get a move before earnings. So we're going to be bullish above 25.50 if it does start to move up, and I'm going to be bearish below 24.80. Another drug stock, MRK, Merck, had a big print. 700,000 at 79. So we're going to be bullish above $80.50. You can see that, look, we've hit top end resistance. Yeah, so we really need a breakout for a parabolic move, or that's selling at the top and we're going to move down now. So we're going to be bearish below 79. Teva, another pharmaceutical company. Big prints. Look at this big volume that came in here. So we're going to be bullish above 18.50 and bearish below 17 for Teva. Let's go to USMV. This is not a pharmaceutical. Okay, this ETF has, it does have J&J. Oh, wait, it does have pharmaceutical in it. I take that back. It has Pfizer and it has some J&J in there, but it also has Newmont, Visa, Coca-Cola, McDonald's, and Verizon, Pepsi. It's interesting. It's got a nice array of stocks in there, but very well balanced. USMV. You probably never heard of it, but we had big print on it. So somebody is trading this. We're going to be bullish above 57.25, and we're going to be bearish below 56.40. Let's go to XLI. Yep, Spider Select Sector Fund for Industrials. We had big prints on this, so we are going to be bullish above 76. Yeah, if they're still buying, then we should break above 76. It's already had a big run up, but if it does turn down and goes below this last set of prints, we're going to be bearish below 74. XLP. Yeah, here's a cute little trade setup. We had a 700,000 print at 53.84. So I'm going to be bullish above 54.50, and I have 54.75 and 55 as my targets at the top of this trend line. So we'll see if it can make its way up there. And last but certainly not least, XLU. This has been a great trade. If you remember, we had those big sell prints here. We had big buy prints all along here. Finally took its time. It got up. But guess what? More prints. 55.72. So we're going to be bullish above 56. Okay. And we're going to be bearish below 55.37. So that's it, you guys. I think you got enough to trade there. You can think about it over the next 3 days that you have off, which ones you're going to want to trade. But until next time, happy trading. That's my secret. Can you keep it? My secret. My secret.